can't hit.
Well, they've only got a slight edge in rebounding when you look at the numbers, but it certainly feels a lot bigger than it is.
Well, the score has a lot to do with that, Clark. Just based on that, you'd think the rebounding gap would be huge.
Bogut sets a screen for Curry. Got it off in time, but it's no good. And so we conclude the first half. The Warriors on top as they wrap up the second quarter with a 13. All right, the second half beginning in just a moment. One of the stories here, Harrison Barnes getting it done today.
Seemed like he made everything he got. I mean, anytime he had an open look, he took advantage of the opportunity there in that first half.
And Steve, they were all good looks. I mean, his shot selection has been terrific throughout the game.
Leonard and Duncan are the pair at forward. Parker and Danny Green are your 1 and your 2. And it's Splitter in the center filling out the middle. That's the San Antonio 5. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kevin, Spurs coach Greg Popovich is so highly respected by his peers. Thunder coach Scott Brooks said there are 3 things you can count on: death, taxes, and Pop winning 50 games. Dallas coach Rick Carlisle called him, quote, the best coach in any sport ever and the smartest man in the history of the world. Kevin, he wasn't joking.
High praise indeed. Thank you, Doris.
Andre Iguodala, one of the elite athletes in the NBA. Great ball handler, and when he gets to the rim, he's right up there with LeBron James as far as being one of the most high-percentage finishers in the league.
The free throw drops for Iguodala.
You know, as great as Iguodala's strength and athleticism are, I think it's his IQ for the game that really sets him apart. I mean, you see all of that in his alertness and anticipation defensively, and also in his playmaking on the offensive end.
They get a hand on it. Leonard with no one around. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Leonard's got 7 points.
Nothing but money for him to start the half. They've made all 3 of their shot attempts.
And let's get a look at a group of point guards who have been rolling in the second half of the season with some very important and impressive point totals. Second, Stephen Curry.
And this is a group of guys who have that uncanny knack to simply score and deliver the offense in addition to running the offense. What a star-studded bunch of players.
Yeah, I agree with you. The thing that, to me, makes these guys special, Steve, is that they can do so many things to enable and help their offense. And not all point guards in the league have the unique combination of skills to produce that these guys do. And they've done it on a night-in, night-out basis. And I've marveled at their consistency as well.
Well, and for Iguodala, the savvy off-the-court 2 guys, one of the attractions, Steve, for him playing in the Bay Area, connecting with the area's innovators and the venture capitalists.
He's a bright guy, and you know, back in 2011 during the labor negotiations, he actually spent time interning with a major bank. So, I mean, this is a guy with a bright future beyond basketball.
You know, the Spurs, because of their way of conducting business and their low-key personality, have never really been ratings darlings for the NBA, despite being considered and respected as a model franchise in the league. The team's color of silver and black, I think, fits their style. It's not really flashy or gaudy, but it does point out their business-like approach and how precise they play and how much they win.
Parker kicks to Duncan. And the Spurs scoring again.
Okay, that's more like it. A nice job here in the second. mean, their field goal percentage is way up compared to what they did in the first half, where they shot a very low percentage. It actually was just above 30%.
Green again. It's Duncan. The drive by Green. Sinks that one from the post. Green's got 5 points so far. Parker up top. Guarded by Curry. Duncan kicks to Green. Bangs home the trifecta. Green's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Spurs.
I like the offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage on that play.
Outside Curry. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out.
Splitter passes to Green. Parker with no one around, and he misses the go-ahead basket. And it's Iguodala with the jam.
See the way he times his passes so well? That was a great assist.
Spurs trail by 4. It's Parker with the drive. Duncan dishes to Parker. Spurs passing it around. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
That's his first.
Well, Tim Duncan, when asked about his retirement plans right after the 2013 finals, refused to dignify the question with the response. But last season's Spurs run answered loudly enough.
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. And for Duncan and the Spurs, year after year, people write him off. And, Steve, they keep proving him wrong.
It's incredible. I mean, I think I wrote them off 4 years ago, and here they are continuing to just be an elite team in the NBA. And Duncan, one of the big reasons for it. He seems to get better and better, and he loves the game. He continues to stay in great shape and compete. Who knows how long he'll go.
That ties it up. And that's now 11 points for Kawhi Leonard.
You know, I don't think that was the shot they had in mind, but they'll take it.
Here's Barnes. And that one is stuffed right through.
Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game, we're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Warriors lead by 2. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth quarter next. San Antonio's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Setting the floor for the Warriors. Harrison Barnes is out there with Festus Ezeli. Then there's Barbosa. Then there's Maurice Spates. And it's Livingston in at the point. Here's Barnes. Shot clock at 5. Almost, but it rolls out. And San Antonio shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. Bellinelli gets the bucket.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
I just love the mentality they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing anything. They're moving it side to side and working to get a good shot.
Takes the 3. They get it again. And Diaw kicks to Ginobili. And here we go with Barbosa. Heading to the hoop. That's good.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Giving up these easy chances is going to do wonders for their confidence.
Over to the wing. And Joseph kicks to Ayers. Ginobili outside. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Here's Joseph. Ginobili the pass to Bellinelli. Feeds it to Joseph. Pass to Diaw. Barbosa with the steal. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And it's Barnes slamming it down. Well, as we move into the fourth, it's been an even game.
Yeah, it has been. Neither team able to create any significant separation so far.
Steve?
Yeah, that's right, guys. The lead has now changed hands 5 times.
Joseph dishes to Ginobili. And Joseph kicks to Ayers. The rebound by Ezeli. Warriors have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
Well, that's how you send it. 2 hands and hammer it down.
And it's slammed in by Diaz. This game's going to take a big swing. Clark, if the D continues to clear out like that and give up easy dunks.
Yeah, that's the kind of defense we expect to see
Come
in a
on.
blowout, Kevin, or even an exhibition game, not a close game like this.
Look how frustrated Steve is over here.
Well, I
shaking
just,
his head.
you know what,
he's
Kevin?
disgusting.
Come on, Kevin. I just like that he didn't choose to just lay it up there. I mean, he threw it down with force.
And the Warriors making a change here. Andrew Bogut, he's checked in for Spates. Draymond Green comes in for Ezeli. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Leandro Barbosa. And Steph Curry subbed in for Sean Livingston. Oh,
Look out.
And you've got to wonder just how big those points are going to be. A swing like that can decide a game.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if it does decide this game, Clark. That's a huge swing there.
And that one's good. Parker. Warriors leading by 3. Curry passes to Thompson. Back to Curry. Green with a screen on Leonard. From the arc. And Steph Curry gets the 3.
That's just run of the mill for him. A typical day at the office. He's one of the more skilled offensive players out there.
Parker kicks to Green. Leonard dishes to Duncan. Spurs passing it around. And the wide open shot from Green. And dead on that time. Beautiful shot. Fourth quarter of play and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Curry passes to Barnes. Back to Curry. From outside the arc. And he gets the bucket. Curry's got a couple of 3-pointers now in the fourth for the Warriors.
Back-to-back threes for him. The defense is slacking off a little.
It does look like their energy is lacking at this point.
A free run to the hoop and some thunder on the finish.
Not exactly the way the D would have drawn that one up.
And when you got the space, you might as well throw it down. That's what I always used to do.
Shot from the top of the key. Again, Golden State.
Got a lot of momentum going with his own game. It's been great today, and just as hot as he was last time out.
From the stripe, connects. And now they trail by just 4. And an intentional foul. Right. Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for Harrison Barnes. Curry outside. A rebound by the Spurs.
Not much time to work with. They need a basket here.
Yep, they've got to get a steal or foul to stop the clock.
Oh, what a basket, and at the perfect time.
How about the courage and backbone of this guy? Wow.
The dish to Green. On the wing, Thompson. No good with the wing jumper.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
Bogut with it. On its way from Curry for 2. Again, Curry missing.
The defense needs to play tight on him, and that's exactly what they did to force that miss. Well done.
San Antonio calls timeout. They trailed by 2. Just 2 seconds left to play in the final. Oh, he got it!
Oh, Buzzer knocked it down right at the horn.
Down it goes at the buzzer. A spectacular finish to this game.
Breathtaking